Hey guys, today we're going to be working on the third page in the Remnants Lovely Layers Prima Lavender mini album. And this is the one of the ones that I designed for the MadeItCon. And as a reminder, again, these are being filmed, this is the first week of March, so you won't see these for a couple months. But I just wanted to give you a heads up so that way if it sounds like I'm talking weird, it's because, you know, this was a couple months ago. So the paper line that I'm using is the Prima Lavender, and it's beautiful. And as usual, I will have the links to my printable templates, my Etsy shop. I will have the links to the playlist for the Remnants Lovely Layers. And I will have some links down there for places that you can find the things that I use in my videos. So we are going to be doing page number 3, and I think we're going to do both sides of page number 3 in this video because one side is super simple. So I think we'll do both sides in this video. So what we're going to need from the templates is page number 10, which is the envelope number 2. So I have printed this onto white cardstock with the stained script on it. So we're going to be using the envelope, and then we're going to be using one of the leftover pieces from another page. We're going to use the belly band. So this is actually page 5. So we're going to be using the belly band from page 5. So this is what the front of page 3, this is all we're going to use. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to trim this envelope out. Well, let's trim. Let's get the belly band trimmed out real quick. This is a Fiskars Precision paper trimmer. We're going to go ahead and just trim off this belly band. And then I'm going to put this back in my stuff that I can use. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim this excess piece over here off. It's a shame that wasn't a whole butterfly. That would have been a cute little piece to keep. Right? Anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and just trim out the envelope with scissors. And that's just because of all the different elements that are on here. I don't want to slice through them. So I'm just going to take some scissors. I don't know what brand these are. It says titanium mundial. I'm not sure. But I found them in my sewing stuff, you know, and these things are awesome. I'll have to see if I can find them online. So I'm going to take all these other pieces, like this pocket down here. I'm going to put this stuff in my pile because I'm trying to use everything in the album, not every single piece, but the different aspects, the different components. I'm trying to incorporate it into the pages, but I don't think I end up getting I don't use every single thing in this one little album. There would be no room for photos if I did that. So, anyway, so alright, I'm all finished trimming this out, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I got both pieces cut out, and I notched these, or mitered these corners here. So I'm just going to go ahead and score all of these lines with my EK Tools scoreboard. And this is a stylus, EK Tools stylus. And so I'm going to go ahead and do this in the envelope here, and then I'm going to ink everything up with my Distress Oxide walnut stain. That's what I'm using for this album. And then I'll be back. So I got those ready, but then I forgot I needed the insert for the envelope number 2, and that is on page 11, and it's this one right here. So I'm gonna I forgot about it. It was sitting right here. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this out. It's like a little booklet, so let me go ahead and trim some of these other pieces just so it sits better. So what I'm going to do my little trick here. I'm going to go ahead and score down the middle, and then I'm going to cut it out at the same time. You know, cut around both sides because it's like a little booklet. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep it and burnish it with my Teflon bone folder. Then I'm going to get my paper trimmer back out. It does make it easier when you're going through a couple layers. The paper doesn't shift on you like it can sometimes if you're just using scissors. So cut all the way around and the bottom. So how good you did scoring it will determine how good you did cutting it out. So let's see how I did. Oh, I did good. I did good. All right, now I'm going to take my Tim Holtz tonic scissors and I'm going to go around these rounded corners. You could use a corner rounder if you would prefer than cutting it freehand. Even if it's not 100% perfect, it's fine because then you can use ink to cover. Whoop. See, I just dug in there. Ink covers up everything. So I'm going to ink this up real quick. I'm not even going to ink the inside right now. We'll do that at another time. I'm running out of time, you guys. I've got to get this filmed. I've got to. All right, so now let's glue the envelope together. So I'm going to burnish this a little bit. And then I'm going to grab my Faber-Attack by Beacon. And I'm just going to put the tiniest bit of glue on this little tab right here. One of these side panels has a curved edge, and that's the one that you want to be on top. Then I'm going to put some down here on this little tab. So we fold it like this, and hold it for a second. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put the insert in there so we don't forget. And then I think we're going to use washi tape to close it up. But before we do that, let's get some score tape on these tabs here. This is 1/4 inch score tape. If you want your belly band to be tighter, you can just glue the ends. You can cut the tabs off and just glue the top and the bottom. But the envelope, number 2, it's pretty tall, so it almost covers that whole entire page nicely. So it might be a little too tight if you're I can't find my words today. If you end up cutting the tabs off and just gluing the top and bottom. There we go. I knew I'd figure it out here in a minute. All right. So now I'm gonna eyeball it just a little bit in the center. I'm not a very good eyeballer. And you know what? If you didn't want to put any kind of closure on there, the belly band will keep it closed. So you don't have to do anything. But I'm going to use some washi tape. And I got to find it. This is the washi tape that comes with the collection. So I think I'm going to use this biggest one again to keep it closed. Do I have a big enough? And I'm going to try to get that flower again. That's seems kind of wasteful, doesn't it? Oh well. So then that can just hold this closed right here. It's so cute. And then I was thinking about either wrapping some around or maybe using some stickers. Maybe I should look at the stickers. Let's see what we got. I like this Our Story sticker. I wonder if I should put it down here with a little bit of washi tape. Or do I put it over here? I think I should put it at the bottom. Let's ink it up a little bit. And then, let's see. We don't want... we could use some of this pink polka dot. This stuff does not like to stay down at all. So we could put some pink polka dot on there. Burnish that down. And then have this right here. And then I feel like it needs something else, don't you? Let's go ahead and fold that over. Let's do this little scrap that we had left over from the other day, or yesterday, actually. There. That's easy. Now I feel like we need something over here. Same thing. We'll just take this little scrap. Or should I look at the stickers again? Let's see. Memories, moments. Kind of want to, what's that say back here? Our story. Let's see. Let's do this family one. Yeah. We could use some of the ephemera from the ephemera pack as well, but I like that. Simple as that. All right, so that's going to go in there. And then I do want to put some ephemera in here, right here on this piece. One of these bigger tags or something. Like that one maybe. What else we got in here? You Are Worth It. That's kind of cute. I like that. I think I didn't use this one in my prototype. I think I used that one. I like this one, but I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to use this one. What do you think? Washi tape. I like it. Let's glue it down. Let's glue it. Let's glue it down. Let's do it this way. There. And then we may end up coming back and maybe putting a flower here or something with whatever we have left over. So I think we'll just leave it like that. Simple, right? All right, let's move on to the back side. Let me get this stuff out. Okay, so for the back side here, we've got a side pocket here. Now we're going to do a top loading pocket. So we've got this flap here, and we've got this other piece, from page number 5. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to trim this extra piece right here off. And we're going to use, excuse me, we're going to use this fun flip right here, only because there's a direction and it's going to be over here on this side. So we're going to cut this one out, and we need to leave the tab on. So I could get my paper trimmer out, but I'm just going to use my scissors real quick. And you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off of there. Put that with my embellishments. And this one as well. So I want this one, so I'm just going to cut it down the middle here. And then put this one back with my stuff. And I'm going to trim it out. This one's pretty simple too. this back side of the page here. It's pretty simple too. It's just you need to do it in order. You know what I mean? Like there's you got to take step by step here. All right, so then with this one, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and miter all of these corners. We're going to do the same thing that we've done before. We're going to score it with all 4 tabs on, and then we're going to rip a pocket. I really like the ripped pocket, the top, you know what I mean? I think it just looks really cool. I just love shabby too, the shabby vintage look. I totally dig it. So let me get my scoreboard back out. I'm going to go ahead and score all these. Let me score this one here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to have a pull from the top, a top loading tag, and I'm just going to rip it. Hopefully I ripped the right part. And I'm going to stick this, I'm thinking I'm going to be using this on the cover. I don't remember, or on the back, or on the inside of the cover. But anyway, I'm going to keep it close by so I don't lose it. But I am, since I ripped it kind of weird, I'm going to go ahead and tab these just real quick. Or, not tab, but you know what I mean. Miter. I need to come up with my own name. I really do. I don't like saying miter. But I will, because that's what it is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and prep this one as well. And then I'm going to ink both of these pieces up, and then I'll be back. Okay, I've got them both inked up, and I think first what I want to do is I want to put a hole reinforcement on here and punch that hole. I'm just going to use the purple one. I could have left it just like it is, but I want it to have actual some reinforcement here in just a minute. And I guess I'll just go ahead and use the purple again. Why not? It doesn't look purple unless you're next to browns and stuff, but I like it, so. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some tape to these tabs. We're going to add some tape to this side of this tab. Right to here. And then we're going to add some tape to all 3 of these tabs. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have this here. It's going to be attached down right there. And it's going to fold over like that. So we needed to tie, so we need to add something here. So what I'm going to do is, before we put anything down, I'm going to put this on here. Well, that just sounded like my voice skipped, didn't it? I'm going to put this on here, and I'm just going to mark, well, I don't have to be that close, where that hole reinforcement is. I'm just going to mark it here on the page. And then I'm going to carefully take a craft knife, or you can use your scissors let me get my phone thing so I don't like hurt myself here. I'm going to carefully cut a slit. This is about, oh, look at there. That's ugly. This was about 1/2 inch, or a little bit more, like 5/8 of an inch. I think my blade must be dull, you guys. Look at that. Ooh, ugly. That's okay. It adds to it, doesn't it? It just adds to the charm. And then we're going to take some seam binding. I got myself another piece of seam binding. So this is for the cover, the closure. I don't think we'll need it all, but anyway. So what we're going to do is feed that through that slit there. Maybe. Use my fingernail. Like this. And then let's see. How much does it need? because I want to be able to tie it. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to cut this right here. And then I'm going to pull this over to this side and we're going to put it here. So I'm going to put 2 pieces of score tape down underneath where that's going to be. Just to tack it down. So we're going to put one there. Oh, no, 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 stop. Don't do that. I totally forgot how I was going to do it. Okay. Do not tack this one down. Leave that one be. We just want to tack this one down. Right here. Jeez. Alright. So now we got that. And then we're gonna add this piece over here. You know what I'm thinking? I might have to rescore this because I might have to score it in just a little bit. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Because a lot of times I accidentally score outside of the line, and I'm actually, in some cases, I need to score inside the line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then that way it'll fit better in between those 2 folded things. Alright, so now I'm just going to have to kind of force it a little bit. Okay, let's do this side. Okay, now it is probably gonna, oops, did I just scooch it back? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and re-ink that edge. Just a little. Alright. So now it should fit inside there better. Okay. So let's attempt, wrong one. Let's take the backing off of this. And then we just want to match it up as best we can without going over the score. Like that. And then we want to attach this down. So we're going to take and attach this bottom piece to the 2 side pieces. And then we're going to stick it down. So this is going to cover that up. Go up, line it up at the bottom here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now we got this. Now see how that is still, this was still just a little. That's okay, we'll just burnish that sucker down. So now what we want to do is we're going to take this piece of seam binding and run it through here, and we're just going to tie like a knot, just a little knot. You don't even have to do a double knot if you don't want to. And then we can just tie a bow. Now granted, I should have used a bigger piece of seam binding, but I don't want to get into that other piece yet. We should, you know, wait till we do the covers for that. But that's okay, this will work. That will work. So now we got this cute little tied flippy flappy dude. So now we need to do the insert that goes right there. And that's a top loading insert. So I'm going to grab the top loading insert template, and then I'm also going to grab my large cutoff pieces here, and I'm going to pick one to use. I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to lay this on here and trace it out and cut it out. and ink her up. And then I'll be back. Okay, got that inked up on both sides. Then I dug out a tab that I want to put on top of it. And I'm gonna score that center line. And fold it over. And I'm gonna cut it out together. And if it's not perfect, you know, on both sides, it's okay. Just ink it. No biggie. I just realized it's the same paper that I just used. Well, if I put it on that side. Alright, so I'm going to ink this up real quick. And I'm going to put some glue and I'm going to attach it down. I'm going to put glue on both sides. Probably don't need that much glue, but I'm going to put it on this side. And I didn't cut it out very well. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to grab another hoe reinforcement sticker. Let's go with this one. We're going to put that in the center. I still have glue on my finger. Just a regular old office hoe punch. Woo! Almost didn't go through there. Put this back here on this side. And so what did I use on the last one? I used baker's twine. I'll just use baker's twine again. Why not? So I'm just going to cut me a piece. Oh, that's too small. Jeez. Okay, cut me a bigger piece. So this is gray and white baker's twine. I have it in all kinds of colors. So I just I just try to pick the one that looks best with the color, you know, with the, oh! Good job, Jen. We just pulled that sucker right off of there. It wasn't even dry. Wasn't even. That's okay. We got time. We'll stick it right back here. Perfect. No one will ever know. Except all of you who are watching the video. Okay. There we go. Let's tie this back. With my teeny tiny little bow. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to do any embellishing on this just yet. I want to wait and see how everything plays out. Because, I mean, you know, this paper is really busy. And I just want to wait and see. So, yeah. So we're just going to leave it like this. And then in the next video, we'll do page number 4. So if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think about the mini album in the comment section below. Be sure to check out links and stuff that I have in the description box as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and hit this little circle right here. And check out my shop. Here's a link to it right here for the printables and the build embellishments. And then you might like some of the other videos that you see on the screen. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.